Hello friend, my name is Sindra and today I'm going to be playing for you Mira's Magical Mishap by Silver Hyena. Now I don't know anything about this game, like usual, but it was recommended on a page involving the Yuri Game Jam, so I'm assuming that it's got a queer relationship in it. So, let's go, let's begin. Yes, let's go. There's something not quite right about this. Maybe a little more to the left. And voila! Mira, you're a genius. Okay, so this is Mira. I was assuming so from the beginning screen, but you know, you never know. That potion display has never looked better. And unfortunately, I'm the only one who is ever going to see it. For some reason, no one ever comes to my shop. Yeah, it's out in the middle of nowhere, but the salesman said that would make my product seem more valuable, or something. He is very persuasive. And it was the only place I could afford, so it's not like I had any other options. Well, I guess I can sweep the floor again. I snap to attention as the bell attached to the front entrance of the shop goes off. Eh? Could this be? A customer, at long last, a real, live, breathing customer. Hell... Oh. Yo. Long time no see, Mira. This is bad. Of all the people it could have been, why did it have to be her? Maybe if I just ignore her, she'll go away. Hey, is that any way to treat a guest? Ignoring? No wonder your shop has no customers. Snap. If you were a customer, I would treat you with the proper respect. However, I happen to know that you can make everything I sell at this shop, and you can do it better, Miss Top Rank in every class, Odette. Thus, I assume that you've come to ridicule and humiliate me, and further thus, I see no reason to be nice to you. Further thus... See? You're doing it already. You can never stop picking on me. Picking on you? I never. That's your grade? Did you even look at the text? Next time read it properly and make sure you understand all of the study questions, or you'll stay dumb forever. Ah, well... Wow, you messed up that potion? It's one of the easiest ones. Start over and make sure you boil the water before you add the ingredients. It does make a difference. That... I've got more where that came from. A lot more. Is that why you dropped out? No, of course not. I wouldn't let something stupid like that get to me. Oh, good. I guess I don't have to feel guilty then. Like you'd ever feel guilty about something like that. Sorry. Anyway, you have a shop now. I was surprised when I heard that. What, because I suck at magic? No, it isn't that. I mean, it's not like it's particularly hard to make the knickknacks you've stocked up on. Blair. That came out wrong. I meant that. You said exactly what you meant. The shop is basic, is it? People can get this kind of stuff anywhere? Well, not everyone can be a genius like you. Just because you can make whatever you want with absolutely zero effort doesn't mean that everyone else can. I'm trying. I have been trying really hard. This may be all I have to show for all my work, but what right do you have to come and trample on the little bit that I have managed? It may not seem like it, but I have improved, and you know what? I will continue to improve until I become a greater wish than you. That's the spirit, Mira. And then I'll be the one looking down on you. Not quite the spirit, Mira. Getting better is good, putting other people down, not so much. Is that so? Very funny, Mira. You can't even brew a simple love potion, and you think you'll be able to surpass me someday? What a joke. I can. What? I can make a love potion. Really now? This is interesting. why don't you prove it then? Make a love potion right here and now. Yeah, well, maybe I will. Who am I kidding? I can't make a love potion, but I'm not about to admit that to her. Maybe I can make Odette back down. And what? Excuse me. Sneezies. Yay. What was I saying? And when I do, you have to drink it to make sure it works properly. I'll be sure to make fun of you until the end of time after I give you the antidote. You know what? You're on. What? I don't believe you can do it. When I drink that potion, nothing will happen. Fine. This is bad. This is really bad. I can't make a love potion. I mean, I know the theory behind it, but every time I've tried, it has ended in failure. I'm waiting. Well, I guess I can't back out now. I'll just have to try my best. And there's always the chance that it will turn out to be poison or something. That wouldn't be so bad. Clear out of the shop for a moment. I need you. I don't need you looking over my shoulder if I'm going to be doing this. Really? Yes, really. Now go. Odette rolls her eyes, but ultimately obeys the command. I immediately rush over to my bookshelf and start looking through books. Love potion, love potion, love potion. Frantically, I flip through the pages until I see the right recipe. Take a deep breath, Mira. You can do this. Yeah, go, Mira. This is going to end badly because this is Mira's magical mishap, isn't it? I grab some water I've bottled and pour it into a pot that I set over a burner. The first step, as in most potions, requires me to boil it to remove any impurities from the base liquid. I hastily read the next step and grab the listed ingredients from my cabinets before dropping them one by one into the water. That done, I go back to the book and read some more. This particular set of instructions calls for a rose. Unfortunately, I don't have any in stock at the moment. They aren't the most commonly used ingredient after all. I bite my lip, wondering if I'm going to have to confess to Odette that I don't know what I'm doing. No way, I'm not doing that ever. Come on, Mira, think. Would a substitute flower work? Would a substitute flower work? Well, there's no time like the present to find out. That sounds like a recipe for disaster. I go over to my cabinets once again and rummage through the various flowers I actually do have in stock. There's a crumpled blue one in the back I can't identify. I grab it, figuring I won't be using it in any other potions anyway. I throw it into the water, and a puff of smoke escapes from the pot. That's the right reaction. Will this actually work? I stir everything together until it's the right consistency, and then close my eyes for the final step. You're supposed to convey the feelings you want to infuse into the potion. Since this is a love potion, I focus on sending every lovey-dovey thought to the liquid. Yeah, it's weird, and I've never really gotten the hang of it, but I'm giving it an old-fashioned try. I attempt to imagine this handsome man with long flowing hair and a half unbuttoned shirt, the ones they depict on the covers of those trashy romance novels that have become popular lately. The image doesn't really excite me or anything, but I don't really have experience with that kind of thing, so it's what I've got to work with. I tried to summon up some kind of affection for this made-up character, but what I can manage ends up being pretty limited. I just hope it's enough. You done yet? My mood turned sour and I groan. Stupid Odette. If she was making the potion, she probably would have been finished by now. Why can't I be as good as her? What does she do so differently that makes everything she does come out right? I hate her. I hate her and her perfectness. I wish she'd fail, even just once, so that she'd know a fraction of what I've had to go through. Okay, see, this part is probably what's gonna make it go wrong. And the blue flower. Because adding things that you don't know what they are is obviously the correct solution. But this also seems very negative, so I don't think this is going to turn out to be a love potion at all. Oh boy. I'm coming back in. Wait a minute. Too late. Time's up. Let's see what you've got. Don't look. It's not ready yet. It's actually the right color. Of course it is. I told you I've improved. I can make love potions in my sleep now. Really? Is that why you have a reference book out? It's alright. There's nothing wrong with checking the steps. I'm actually impressed you managed to follow them this time. I mean, in school, you always seemed to do better if you were winging it. Following instructions was never your strong point. Yeah, rub it in. Well, I suppose it's time to make good on my word. She picks a ladle off of the table and then scoops up some of the potion before bringing it to her lips. She takes a sip and then waits a moment. That's odd. The taste is a bit off. Do you regularly taste love potions? Well, it looked right. I thought you really had it this time. Maybe I made you nervous or something. I'll see if I can figure out what went wrong. She puts her hand over the pot and then closes her eyes. She mumbles a spell, but nothing happens. What? That's strange. She tries again, but the effect is the same. She's unable to conjure up the magic she needs to finish the spell. Her eyes widen and she turns towards me, an angry expression on her face. What did you put in that potion? Just the regular stuff. If it was the regular stuff, then how do you explain the fact my magic is gone? Your magic? Odette's magic is gone? So she can't do spells or make potions right now? That's the best news I've ever heard. Oh, come on. It's not funny. I think it's hilarious. You won't think it's so hilarious when I bust in your skull. Oh, is little Odette upset? Of course I'm upset. Imagine how you'd feel. She's got me there. I sigh. As funny as it is when it's Odette, I know I wouldn't like it if I suddenly lost all of my magical ability. Fine. I guess I'd be really upset too. Thank you. Now will you please reverse it? And here's the dreaded part. The part where I have to admit that I had no clue what I was doing when I made that potion. You don't know how to, do you? Ah, good. I don't have to say it. I nod my head solemnly, hoping she doesn't yell at me. Odette lets out a deep sigh, but instead of chewing me out, she focuses on fixing the problem. Alright, let's start with the basics. What did you put in the potion? Well, all the ingredients listed in the book. Oh, but I didn't have a rose, so I used an old blue flower that I couldn't identify. You used an ingredient you couldn't identify? Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yes. She looks a little mad. I changed the subject quickly. So, does what I made sound like a potion you know anything about? No, I'm afraid not. I think we'd better give the school a call. Principal Sybil might have an idea. Right, I'll do that now. I pull a small mirror out of my bra. Odette blushes slightly and gives me a look as if I've done something I should be embarrassed about. What? My outfit doesn't have pockets. She continues looking displeased, but focuses her attention on the mirror. I roll my eyes and do the same before muttering, "Mirror, mirror." It responds with a blue glow. Contact Principal Sybil of the Magic Academy. For a moment, nothing happens, but then a woman with shoulder-length brown hair and glasses appears. Hello, it's Mira, right? You're not Miss Sybil. Ha, yeah, afraid not. It's just little old assistant Erin. Sorry about that. Miss Sybil is on vacation, so all her calls are redirected to me for the time being. So on that note, can I help you with something? Mira here botched a love potion, and now my powers are gone. We need to figure out how to reverse it. She tried to use a love potion on you? Well, no. I I challenge her to make one, and... So you wanted her to use a love potion on you so that you would get affectionate with her? That seems like a really backwards way of confessing your feelings. That wasn't it at all. I didn't think she could do it anyway. So you drank a potion knowing that it would probably result in some strange effect? Alright, it wasn't the brightest idea. Shut up right now or I will punch you in the face, Mira. Look, can we focus on the problem? We need to find a potion that follows these instructions but uses a blue flower instead of a rose and results in the loss of magical ability. She lifts the book towards the mirror, and Erin gives it a look. Erin writes down a few notes and then scratches her chin before responding. I might have an idea. It will take me a bit to look it up, though. You guys should call it a day. I'll contact you sometime tomorrow with the details, alright? We really have to wait? Look, Missy, it sounds like you've been messing with some high-level magic. It's not going to be easily reversed. You're going to have to muster up some patience, okay? Fine. I guess I don't have a choice. Don't look so down, Odette. We'll figure it out. Yeah, you're right, of course. Right. Anyway, I'm off. Take care, you two. And with that, Erin disappears from the mirror. Looks like I'll be staying here tonight, then. What? Well, I can't just teleport back home now, can I? And I'm pretty sure you haven't mastered that spell, so you can't take me home. That's true, but... But what? I'm not walking all the way down the mountain. You do realize how out in the middle of nowhere you are, don't you? Way to kick me when I'm down. Fine, you can stay, but only until we get your powers back. Got it? Got it. It's not like I expected differently. Anyway, I call the bed. She darts for the back room, which leads to a set of stairs that goes to the second level where my bedroom and bathroom are. I chase after her, but she's quick. She beats me to my room and flops down on my bed, stretching out so that she occupies it completely. I bite my lip, wondering if I should really just take it. I mean, I guess she is technically a guest, and whether or not she deserved it, I did do something rather rotten to her earlier. Then again, it is Odette. Oh, we get a choice. Should we let her have the bed, or this means war? Well... The nice thing to do would be to let her have the bed, but they're both spoiling for a fight. So I'm gonna go with this means war. I pull one of my pillows out from under her arm and whack her across the face with it. Odette glares at me for a second and then returns the favor with a second pillow. Good old pillow fights, yeah? Hey! Don't you dare hey me. You started this, I'm just finishing it. Gah. We trade several blows as our tempers rise. I charge Odette, intending to end this battle once and for all. However, things don't go quite as planned. Oh! Good job, guys. Halfway through the motion, I slip and crash into Odette full force, knocking us both back onto the bed. That would have been awkward enough by itself, but fate had decided to make it even more so. My hand lands right on Odette's boob. She stares at me, wide-eyed. My mind has gone blank, so all I can seem to do is the same. Blech. You're really soft. Pervert. Odette drops the pillow and slaps me hard across the face. She then proceeds to throw any object within arm's length at me as I back away quickly. I make it to the door and shut it behind me just as one of my books hits the door. Jeez, what is her problem? It was an accident. I think that has been the moral of this story so far, is you thinking everything has been an accident when you still cause problems, though. I didn't hear any more objects being thrown, but I imagine that it's still not safe to enter. I guess that means I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. My life sucks. I think Odette's life sucks a little bit more right now because you took away her, magic. I head downstairs and accept my dismal fate. I wake up on the couch the next morning. Some hair sticks to the side of my face as I sit up and stretch. I can only hope we fix this thing so I can have my bed back soon. Slowly, I get up off the couch and head over to the kitchen to see if I can get a bite to eat. Breakfast is a fairly pleasant affair. Odette came and joined me. When I tried to talk about last night, she told me to just forget about it, so I guess everything's alright between us for the time being. Anyway, the food turns out delicious, and I forget all of my complaints about Odette for a moment. As we finish up, my mirror starts to glow blue. I guess that's Aaron calling. I look down at it and accept the call. Mirror, mirror, show me the caller. As expected, Erin appears in the mirror. She has circles under her eyes, and I suspect she's pulled an all-nighter. You screwed up big time, Miss Mira. Gee, thanks. You ended up making a magic negating... You ended up making a magic negating potion. That's some serious magic, you know. Only top witches like Miss Sybil are allowed to make it. Wait a minute. You mean I can get in trouble for making it? Well, it was an accident, right? As long as you can prove that, it should be okay. Should is the key phrase. It was an accident. I can testify if it comes to that. In any case, you might want to try and solve this quietly so that it doesn't get to that point in the first place. How do we do that? Well, I looked up an antidote. You're not gonna like this, but it requires 3 rare ingredients. Pixie dust, a mermaid scale, and dragon's blood. You're going to have to collect those before you make the potion. No chance you have those ingredients just lying around? Nope, I would have gone bankrupt buying those ingredients. Aaron, do you know where we can find those items? Well, judging by the stats I got from the mirror, you're actually located in a pretty good spot for that. Mira's shop is located in the middle of a forest, and that just so happens to be in the Erasmus mountain range, and I bet there happens to be at least one body of water up there too. You can find pixies in really forested areas, and you can find mermaids in most natural water sources. The dragon will be the most complicated one. You'll probably have to fight it before it will part with some of its blood. Still, finding it should be easy though. I've been hearing reports about it for about a year that one has made its nest up at the highest peak. Wait, you mean I've been living next to a fire-breathing dragon for a whole year? And there you go, Mira. Maybe that's why nobody visits. That might be part of it, but... Ha 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 ha. Anyway, we better start looking for those ingredients. Bye, Aaron. Oh, okay. Bye. I'll let you know if I come up with something else. Or with anything new. Yeah. As Aaron disappears from the mirror, Odette turns to me, a determined look on her face. So which one are we doing first? Well, my vote is not for the dragon's blood. We'll leave that for last. Maybe Aaron can find an alternative or something in the meantime. Anyway, that doesn't have to stop us from getting the other ingredients. Right, let's see. Let's go after the mermaid scale first. I know a lake that's probably a prime spot for mermaids. We'll pass through a bit of forest on the way, so we can kind of look for pixies on the way. If we happen to find some on the way there, well, win-win. Okay, sounds like a plan. We should probably take swimsuits. We might have to get into the water to go after the mermaids. Pervert. What? Oh, come on, that was an accident. Oops, whoa. Sorry. She's still glaring at me. Can we please just focus? Fine. Do you have an extra one I can borrow? I think so. I'll go rummage through my closet and see what I can find. Right, I'll wait for you here. Okay then. I head upstairs to my room and head over to my closet. It's been a while since I have needed a swimsuit, but I should have a couple laying around. I seem to remember buying one not too long ago. The salesman was very convincing. Ah, here it is. I seem to remember it covering more. I need to stop listening to salesmen. Well, let's see what else I have. Maybe we won't have to resort to that. I move aside more clothes, and eventually find exactly what I'm looking for. The second swimsuit is, in a lot of ways, the exact opposite. It's a brightly colored one piece with a ridiculous amount of frills. The swimsuit covers enough, but it's kind of childish. I could probably stick Odette with either one. But it's hard to say which one is less embarrassing. Well, Mira, it's time to pick the lesser of two evils. I think I'll stick Odette with... Well, on the one hand, we could see Mira in a revealing outfit. On the other hand, we could see Odette in a revealing outfit. I'm going to stick Odette with the frilly one so that Odette can see us in a revealing outfit, and maybe that will help convince her that we should do the sexy times. Okay. Alright, now I just have to convince Odette to wear it. I head downstairs with both swimsuits. So, any luck? Yeah, I found a couple. Here, this one is yours. I hand over the cute suit and wait for her reply. You actually bought this? What are you, 5? The salesman was very persuasive. Sheesh, this swimsuit suits you much more than it suits me. You're just like a little kid. Yeah, well, that's the swimsuit I'm giving you, Miss Mature, so wear it or go naked. You'd like that, wouldn't you, pervert? Not this again. It was a mistake, okay? A M-I-S-T-A-K-E. I can't believe I spelled mistake when it was spelled right in front of me. Also, I don't know. I still think that it was a good choice. Sure, whatever you say, Mira. Just shut up and wear the swimsuit. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Good, because I was going to strangle you if you didn't. Alright, what else do we need before heading out? You might want to pack some of your more useful potions. They could come in handy. But no one here is here to buy them, so you might as well use them, Mira. You're really mean. You'll be alright. You can try selling the ones we don't use when we get back. Fine. I let out a loud sigh, but then go to my cabinets. I look them over and grab the ones I can foresee using and a few other ones chosen at random. Hey, you never know, right? There's also a dagger on the shelf. I grabbed that for good measure. I put the new items in a pack next to my swimsuit and then put it on my back before heading back over to Odette. Anything else? I think we should be good. You ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Okay. So we will start the hunt for mermaids and pixies next time. I'm really enjoying this. I hope it's the classic go fetch the specific items to fix the thing. But I like how it's presented, and also I like magic, and also I like lesbian romances. Although they could be non-binary or trans, I don't know. Anyways, the point is, I'm enjoying this, so thank you guys for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.